I've been holding on to this video for quite some time now. Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, some time ago, if not some months ago, I bought a lens, and how I happened to got the lens was, through some deals and some hustles, which I don't think it's necessary to go into details. So today I got myself the Canon L lens 70 to 200, and this is a professional lens. So this is the 70 to 200 Canon lens, and trust me, it does the job. It's well suited both for people who normally do wildlife photography, portrait photographers. I'm not gonna say it's the best lens out there. It's not even powerful in low lights, but it does give you some great, amazing quality that, it might be all you need as a lens, man, trust me. So yeah, like I said, I've had this lens for quite some time now. When I bought it, I didn't wanted to make a straight up review on this channel. I wanted to use it myself and see how good this lens is. As people, a lot of people have been talking about this, a lot of photographers have been talking about this particular lens. I wanted to use it and see how good is it, and I didn't wanted to put false review online. Use a gear for about a day or two, and the next thing I'm saying something good about it. No. So I've had it for some time now. It's been a couple of months since I had it, and I've done a whole lot of shot with it. I've shot a model with it. I've shot a whole lot of clients with it. I shot Zion Felix when he came to South Africa. I used this lens for a couple of shots. I've dialed into this particular lens, and I've seen how it handles, especially when it comes to portrait photography. So this is a 70 to 200, like I said before, and it is an f4. So what that simply means is you are only stuck on f4. It's not f4 to f whatever, it's strictly f4. So you are unable to, when you are shooting, you are stuck on f4, unless if you want to bump it higher, but you cannot bump it less than f4. Let's say f1.8. no. So this is the version 1, and I think that is why it is up to f4, because I've seen a couple of them which goes up to f2.8 if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected. So yeah, man, this lens, it's really not the best. If you are a professional photographer, or if you are someone that really do a lot of photography, it's not a lens that you will pick up as your all-round lens. This is a lens that I think it would be nice to have in your camera bag, because it will serve a great purpose, especially when there is a lot of lights. So I think that is where this lens shines. Okay, when you have a lot of lights, you really get some great images with this. I know f4 is not the best low lights. It's not it's not a beast of low lights, but it's much better than f16, and I do know a whole lot of them that do not even go all the way to f4. So this lens coming in with f4, it's quite nice, and if you really want to pick this up, I think you should wait until I finish this review, but just hear me out. So yeah, man, jumping onto the advantages, the nice things I like about this will have to be the zoom ring. I'm not sure if that's how they call it. So here is your zoom, and here is your autofocus. The autofocus, okay, let me start with the zoom. Okay, so with the zoom ring, the nice part about it, it does not extend. Okay, so some of the lens, if not most of the lens, when you zoom in, the lens itself, when you are shooting, you find out that the lens increases in size. So when you zoom in, the lens extend. When you zoom out, it goes in. And it becomes a big deal, especially when you mount your camera on a gimbal, or this is an old lens, but for it to have such implementation, it's quite awesome, man. Here's the autofocus ring, right below, or what is it below? So yeah, it is the autofocus ring. It's not the smoothest. I can see that it's got a bit of hesitation. It's not the smoothest. It feels like there's something dragging it a little bit, but it's not as bad as most of the kit lenses in Canon line. Yeah, so here is the zoom lens, and sometimes I find it difficult when I put it on autofocus. I see that it's stuck blurry. I'm not sure if it is only my unit or what, but sometimes it does not focus. The autofocus accuracy is quite bad. I sometimes find some difficulties when trying to focus. and that will have to be, I mean, most of the advantages and the disadvantages. Sorry, I had to mix everything because I mean, everything is in my head and I'm just spitting everything out. So like I said, it's not the best lens out there, but I think if you are someone that wants to go, I mean, a step ahead in photography, maybe you can kind of buy one and keep it in your kit. There might be times that might be very useful, especially in situations where you have to, I mean, zoom all the way to 200. And trust me, when you zoom all the way to 200 and you have some great lighting, you really get some crisp photos, man. Like, here are some of the sample photos that I've shot with this lens. It has served the purpose. I'm not gonna say, I mean, save all your money and get this. I believe they are much better advanced lenses than this. And besides, this is an old lens. So if you really prefer, or if you really want to get your hands this lens, then I will say save more and get maybe the version 2, or probably the RF lines, because I believe those ones are way better in low light and they got some great, I mean, features in it compared to this one. Overall, it is a good lens. If you have the money to buy it, well, you can go for it. And if you happen to get this version 1 for a cheaper price, I think it's really gonna be a good buy as well. I don't think there's much, I mean, praises to say about this lens, but yeah, it is a lens, it does the job, but you should know the downside, which I've already listed. If you have any questions based on this particular lens, I mean the 70 to 200 EF Canon L lens, list it in the comment section. I'll try my possible best to answer everything. Yes guys, I see we're pushing this year. We are really pushing. The subscribers, the viewers are really, I mean, things are really going as planned, and I'm really grateful. I thank everybody who is watching this. If you're a new subscriber, an OG, thank you very much. I really appreciate your love and effort. Do not forget, if you are new on the channel, hit on the subscribe button, like this video as well, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be safe. Peace.